Okay. So here's something to notice as your healing journey is unfolding. Um, you have to be aware of your nervous system. And a lot of us, when we first start this journey, we have no comprehension, no awareness that our nervous system, as well as our thoughts running through our mind, these are the things that are creating our lives. Like your nervous system automatically does a lot of bodily functions for you, and it lives like your nervous system, when you are unaware, basically continually acts as your abusive parent until you can start unraveling what your nervous system is doing. Because if you don't see this happening, you're just going to remain under the spell of trauma, and you're going to keep living out these cycles of neglect and abuse until you can be like, wait. So when you're born in these narcissistic families, dysfunctional families, where you are heavily controlled, you're heavily neglected, you are not taught to feel, you're not taught to process things, your nervous system solidifies this as like, this is the rule of law. Like, this is how we function. This is how we live our lives. And this is why so many survivors of trauma, narcissistic abuse, CPTSD, you can't get a hold on your life, because your nervous system under the surface, out of your awareness, subconsciously, because it's part mind as well, is running the show. And if you are not looking at these processes unfolding in your life, and you can tell, like, when you have the extreme fear, your anxiety is a product of abuse. Like, when you are scared as fuck someone is going to abandon you, you're worrying worst case scenario, you're overthinking into oblivion. Like, these are all signs and things that form when you were not met properly as a child. And if you can't equate those like, those two things are connected. And if you can't make that connection, you will never heal. You have to like, your blinders of denial fucking gotta go far, like, throw them away. Denial will not help you if you are saying, I want to get better. Like, denial is also a product that protects you. It is something that kept you safe when you truly never knew any form of safety in your life. Like, you also have to dismantle and look at, what do I think is safe? Have I ever been safe from fucking abuse, neglect, pain, fear? Have I ever been safe in my life? Because this is a theme I've been seeing with my clients, like, and it's also I had to wake up to this as well. Like, many of us don't know what it is to feel safe, to have a person in our life that we could walk up to and be like, hey, I don't feel right. Like, something's going on with me. And like, this is how it starts. Like, you don't know how to name what is going on with you. You just know there's a little thing inside of you. There's like, something is wrong. I can't name it. This is not right. And like, this is where the journey begins. And then you start unraveling everything. But anyways, back to this piece where your nervous system, you learn it from your parents. So if your parents are not healthy, neither are you. Like, I'm sorry, I'll hold your hand. I'm sorry to tell you that, but when your parents aren't healthy, you aren't either. And this is the healing work, learning to become a healthy person for yourself. Because when you grow up in these families, you are failed as a child. You're absolutely failed. And it makes sense why you are struggling so hard, why you're sad, anxious, overthinking all the time, because these are things we learn to cope. And as we grow into adults, the cope doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work to be in denial all the time. It doesn't work to keep being a people pleaser. It doesn't work to live in fear. And to start fixing and healing these, you have to learn how your nervous system works. You have to look at how it was formed. You have to look at your parents and be like, are they living how I want to live? Do they even treat me like a fucking person? Did the people in my life give a shit about me? Like, these are the questions you have to, like, denial gone, like, open your eyes and like, look. Open your eyes and look at what you did. Like, Dexter it. Like, you have to look at your life and get very honest. No denial. And it is uncomfortable, it is painful, and it all around sucks, but you have to wade through your stuff if you are continually saying you want to get better. Because this was me. I was always like, I want to get better. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of unavailable people. I'm tired of dating narcissists. I'm tired of blah, blah. Like, the list goes on forever. But if you're saying that stuff and you're also finding you're not changing, like, this is something too. Like, you have to say these things. You have to want the change with everything in your life, because you will soon understand that when you want change, you have to change. It means you can no longer treat yourself in the ways your parents did. It means you have to partner with your body, your nervous system, your mind. When you notice all these negative thoughts, you have to be like, okay, what triggered me? Why am I thinking this? Because all these bunk ass thoughts create the crappy feelings in your body. Like, everything works together, and then your nervous system kicks in and it's like, oh shit, we're back in the fucking trauma era. Like, dad's gonna lose his shit, we're gonna be abandoned, I'm gonna get hit, I'm going to be left, I'm going to die. Like, if you don't understand, like, your nervous system kicks in to protect you from perceived threats, and we were all supposed to, as children, be taught to, like, okay, this threatening thing has happened, but you are safe. You're safe now. You're safe to feel this. You're safe to look at all these wounds and all this abandonment. And you have to understand that on a base level, you're safe from these things. You've already survived them. What's happening is there's a lot of residual pain and, like, all the terror, all the things you never got to feel, because no one was showing you how to feel these things in your life. And once you can, like, recognize, oh, my nervous system is going into freaking overdrive, fear mode, freeze, fawn, whatever your trauma response is, when you can see this in real time is when you can help yourself. You help yourself move into a new experience by seeing yourself, naming that feeling, and being like, hey, you're feeling scared, you're feeling worried about abandonment, you're whatever it is. Because, like, it's different for all of us. I talked a lot on abandonment, fear, like that kind of wounding, because that's what I've gone through. And when you really come down to all of it, most of us are all dealing with very, very deep abandonment wounds in whatever form it comes in. So you have to recognize your nervous system, your body is, like, in the fear, in the, like, we're going to be left, we're going to be left, we're going to be left. You have to then swoop in and show that younger part of you, I'm here, I see you, I love you, I don't care if you're scared, you can feel what you need to feel, I am here for you. And you keep meeting you and soothing you and letting yourself feel, letting you experience whatever you're experiencing, whatever you experienced back then, because you don't move through these things and let your body, let your nervous system relax enough to create a new experience until you can, like, show yourself, I'm here, I am not abandoning you, you can show me your real you, the true you can be authentically you in your fear, pain, whatever it is, and you're going to be loved, because this is what we all missed as children. And when you can do this for yourself, you start changing your life, and you get then use what's happening in your body, your nervous system. You use these things as signs to, like, stop and assess. So when you start feeling the neglect, you get present. And that's very hard to do when your nervous system is all fucked to hell. But again, as you practice this process, you will become more present. You will be able to see what's unfolding in front of you, and you will be able to discern, like, is this something from the past? Is this person about to hurt me in any kind of way? Are they about to leave? And then you assess, and then you get to decide, because 9 times out of 10, when we're healing, we are still attracting abusive people, neglectful people, unaware people. So you get to decide now, do I want to keep continuing engaging, working with, dating, whatever it is, being friends with this kind of person? And this is how you change your life, because you're finally like, no, I'm not being abused anymore. And yes, you will have to leave a lot of people behind, because as you shift and change, so do the people around you. Like, when you're not tolerating abuse, that means a lot of people have to go. And if you want to learn this process, this is what I teach inside of Unlocking Life After Trauma and Codependency. It is everything you have missed if you have come from a traumatic and narcissistic home. It has took me 10 years to develop this process. It is something very near and dear to my heart that I live every single day. It is on sale now. The link is in my bio. And I also offer one-on-one coaching for this, for help with you learning how to work with your nervous system, build connection to yourself so you can create a new life. All right, guys, love ya.